Yep, that's all correct. Alright, this is Jupiter Exile, and we're going to be playing some Elden Ring. Let's make sure the stream is up and running. So, I was not planning on doing this tonight. I was thinking about other things to do. I was playing some Mahjong. I was thinking about booting up a game of Civ. But I watched a video of a Malekith kill, and it made me want to kill Malekith. So I'm going to go back to working on trying to kill Malekith. Now, one of the interesting things that I found in this video of a Malekith kill is they used a particular tool that I was not aware of, and I'm gonna go get that so that I can try that for myself. So let me just equip my good old adventuring heavy great axe for a while, and we're gonna go on a little adventure. To change this around back to its previous configuration. Wondrix Physic with the Strength Knot tier. Opaline Hard tier doesn't matter much one way or another. I'm going to use Spike Cracked while I'm running around. So, earlier on in this area... Ooh, somebody appraised a message. Cool. Earlier on in this area, there was a PvP fight, and I found it, and I avoided it. I believe it was connected to the Dragon Temple rooftop, but I need to hunt around a bit more to remember where it was. It might be a bit of a hustle, bit of a run. Yeah, it's in this vicinity. It's around here. But apparently, there's a guy, and if I kill him, I can get a specific item that just helps against Malekith. And that's all it does. He's up one of these elevators that I need to be figuring out or remembering how to get up there. I think I've gone too far. I believe I've gone too far. Ouch. Excuse me. Okay, maybe it was that I go up this elevator. That's right, I have to drop down here, and then go up this elevator, and then run around a bit more. Pretty sure it's something like that. So, what we're aiming to do is kill Recusant Bernal, our old teacher with regards to, what's it called? He was our old weapon arts teacher, and a member of the Volcano Manor. But he shows up here in Furumazula. And to have a good chance at killing him, we're gonna need to bait some other things out, work at it a bit. Hey there, buddy. Come on, get staggered. There we go. That's enough out of you. Okay. It's over there is where I need to be. So is this not correct to get there? Let's see. It's not via that room, because that room is like the end of it, where I need to get to. So it's about getting over there. Is there a ladder on the far side that I'm missing? I'm sure it wasn't before this. Precious item ahead and short try lift. Armor ahead. Okay, so let's see. Maybe was there a secret jump off point on this? Well, there's this point, but this is the point that I knew about. Also, there's a lot of eagles here. Where was this? Let's see, so I can go down the lift, I can go back up the lift. The lift lets me go backwards, it doesn't seem to connect to much. So, from here... I don't think it was a fancy jump from up there. I think there was another ladder that I'm missing or forgetting about. I think it's that I go here. And I'm checking for a ladder over here. And I'm seeing a whole lot of no ladder. So it might have to be on the other side of this. or it might be down and inside of here. Woo. Excuse me? Was it this ladder? It can't be this ladder. Maybe it was that ladder. Where does this actually go? Ow. I'm probably just gonna get killed by birds. So down there is the direction I've already gone now. So back up here, I think it's just the platform I was on a moment ago. Yeah, basically. Okay. Birds, as said before. Where the heck was this? Do I have to get down there and take an elevator up? I think I'm remembering this somewhat wrong. I have, like, some loose thoughts about what this was. Okay. So we jump across here. Come on down here. Ouch. Birds. Let's see. Is there a way over there? Is this faster if I come at it from the other direction? Because I can backtrack my way through this instead of forward tracking, I guess. So I can get up on top of this. That doesn't seem to matter. Excuse me, birds. A lot of you are in the way. You're causing unnecessary distress to my face. Okay, here we go. Let's just get up here. Just get up here. So the dragon despawns. Go away. Yeah, nobody wants you. I'm gonna, like, call down lightning one more time just because. Okay, so I remember there was a thing over here, but I don't think this goes anywhere necessarily. There's still birds chasing me. I'm really tired of the birds by now. Okay, so... Okay, so it looks like the building up ahead over there has, like, a back way that I might need to be aware of. Okay, come on, birds. Just, like... Sometimes their tracking is really good, and sometimes their tracking sucks. So they really like to change how aggressive they are in following me. So there's one bird perch up there on the right that I'm curious about what that leads into or how you get there. All right, I need to... And there's no way in hell I'm gonna kill these guys every single time. Maybe I can climb up along that side rail, and I've forgotten that that's possible. There we go. That's how I avoid those birds. And we do this. And I think we take this jump. And this jump. Let me go in here and take this elevator. Okay. And there's the middle area of the elevator, and then the upper area of the elevator. And I'm going to send the elevator back down in case I die. I died. So I'm wondering if I can run along the top of that there. I think I see what I need to do. Can I go back? No, that's at the end of the last area. Oh man, this is a really annoying walk. I think I see how it works. It's over here. over here, jump here, down here. It's so annoying that I had like found this before, but I didn't challenge myself to take it out, and now I want to go back and take it out. This is a special item and it's a usable item that allows you to parry some of Malekith's attacks and creates a big opening to hit him. Punk just fished me out of the air, and then it didn't let me forward roll after that, so I was completely out of it. Yeah, I need to walk along that ledge to go back to that starter area, and then that lets me get back up on that other balcony thing. It's a very long, annoying amount of walk. So I have to be a little bit higher than the Grace. And then at the end of this walk, I have to fight, like, 4 beasts and a phantom. So this is pretty troublesome to do. That's why I avoided it before. There we go. We just want to start sneaking at the right time. No problem. Okay. Pretty sure it's up along here. We go back this way. There's Crucible Knight down here, who we dutifully ignore. So I think there was something over here. Nope. I'm wrong. Okay. I'm wrong about how to get up there. And it doesn't look like it's a path back here. Come back around and take another look at this. Yeah, so if I could get up there, which I can't do from that rooftop, I don't think. Oh, something just died. That's amusing. Okay, so it's got to be further along. Was this walkable? Okay, so yeah, it's basically recommending that I go over there. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wonder how I would ever enjoy this area without way too many Stormhawks. Okay, so we're trying to get up onto that. Trying to remember how to get up on that. Okay, so part of me thinks it's related to, like, a low drop up over here. Could the rest of you be hurt by lightning, please? It'd be very in character for birds to be hurt by lightning. It's actually very in character for beings with flesh to be harmed when lightning is striking in their vicinity. Undeterred. Okay, so... let's see, what else is around here to possibly get down? If I jump over to this... is there any way for me to get down to the base of that? I don't see a way. see. Over here in Hawk City. Yeah, now I've just aggroed, like, too many hawks to live. Far and away too many hawks. Okay, like, there's no surviving over this, right? No, didn't think so. How did I get over there before? Where was this? Ugh, I really don't want to look up a guide for a place I've already been to. I've really just got to be missing a ladder somewhere. The fact that I can get up there lets me return over there, but that doesn't appear to be important. Yeah, I've been to the Grays, yada yada. Is there another window I should be jumping out of? A lot of these are going to be like, beware of hawks. Basically. Yep. Birds. Many birds. Okay, okay. Is it like completely in the next area that I was able to get up there? I'm starting to think it's well past the dragon, and I have to, like, loop back for this. There might be an easier way to make this run back happen if that's the case. Okay, I got hit by too many things. So, yeah, if I teleport ahead just onto the bridge, I'll be in this general vicinity. Let me look at this from the on the bridge perspective. Might be easier. Okay, so from where I'm standing, I believe this is the spot that I need to get to. So I'm going to teleport to beside the Great Bridge and see if there's a spot I can go backwards or jump down or something. I think that maybe it was actually just going backwards on the bridge. Got me connected to there. Like, if I come up here and then go this way, where does that take me? That one connects me to that? Maybe. I mean, that's the spot that I'm trying to get to, so in that case, it's not that bad of a run. If this puts me over there. Oh, you know what? This is totally the way over. I remember this now. Okay, so light attacks is actually the way to go on these guys. Just several light attacks. Yeah, and here's the way down. Man, I feel dumb. Doing a lot more work than necessary. Okay, so for this next bit here, we kind of want to be luring some guys out so that we can fight not everything at once. Or if Recusant Bernal is going to show up, then we'll back up and we'll just fight Bernal. There we go. Okay. Got it. That was a giant AoE health drain. It might be possible for me to jump over that attack. Either that or I need to keep him stunned out of using it. I could try using Wild Swings instead of Royal Knight's Resolve, but I feel like against an NPC invader, that's not the way to go. Huh. I could also try, you know, a fast weapon, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. Hey there, buddy. Okay. We can just hop down this. It won't do damage. Gonna take a slurp before the fight. There we go. We will wait for him to come to us just a bit. Just a pair of chonky boys trading shots. Ha! That caught him at the end of his roll. That's funny. What? He got a counter hit on me. That was junk. All right. I let up on him a little bit. I let up on him to the extent that he was able to drink, which is a bummer. I believe they're limited to 3 drinks. The roll catch was pretty sweet. I wonder if that's, like, repeatable. Part of me thinks I got lucky on that. I keep trying to go for backstabs, and it's not giving it to me. It's a bummer. I mean, it's also a bummer that his, he hasn't gotten guard broken in this, attempt, for this combat. But that might just not be in the cards. I'm gonna eat some crab this time. He is a stocky boy, which is kind of part and parcel for a late game, invader fight. It's about this threshold past the, triple spears. Can't quite tell. I'm certain he shows up on a delay. I need to sneeze. Woo! Lol. Perfectly symmetrical violence. Uh-oh. Dang it. Yeah. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh, that's much better. That whole fight, I was thinking I had to sneeze. Ugh. Okay, excuse me. Whew. That was a close one. But he does have quite a lot of stamina, being an NPC, whereas we, level 1 Scrublet, do not have a ton of stamina to work with. So we can't take too many risks during this fight. He's only got 1 drink for the whole fight, so letting him drink is not that big a deal. I think there's an item I could use to prevent him from drinking. I forget what it is, though. I actually wonder if I have any. Might be worth using some other buff item, though. Could throw on some grease. We'll throw on some grease for this one. Got plenty of grease after all. Magic damage or lightning might help get through him. I'm going to use Freezing Grease. Although actually I'm remembering that Grease, I think, doesn't stack with Royal Knight's Resolve. I think that's why I haven't been using it much. Go past the triple spears, I know is at least enough for him to show up. Also, of course, any kind of status grease we use, we're probably not going to hit him enough times for that status to kick in. So, it's not the most exciting thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I can attack him out of that. That's short. Hey, I got the backstab. That should buy me a fully charged R2. I was wrong. It did not. Seems like every leap gets me an extra R1. And that'll deal with him. Cool. Farewell, you. We get the Blasphemous Claw, the Devourer Scepter, Beast Champion Helm, Armor, Gauntlets, and Greaves. Cool. And also quite a lot of runes. I don't think there's necessarily anything I had in mind to do with the runes. But the item we were here for is the Blasphemous Claw, which is somewhere around here, I'm certain. There we go. Deflects the power of the Black Blade. It is Malekith specific. Engraved traces of the Rune of Death can deflect the power of the Black Blade. On the night of the dire plot, Ronnie rewarded Praetor Rykard with these traces. Should the coming trespass one day transpire, they would serve as a last resort foil, allowing Rykard to challenge Malekith the Black Blade, Black Beast of Destined Death. Now, speaking of the Beast of Destined Death, I can remove this. Oh, wrong icon. I'm kind of thinking I might want to go after the last couple Death Pustule thingies. Death Root. I think there's not that many more. I know there's one over here at the Wyndham Ruins. That I can go challenge. There might be one in the Wyndham Catacombs, but I know there's one in the Wyndham Ruins. So I'm actually going to take a bit to try for that. So this is just, a Tibia Mariner will show up at some point if I go through here. I don't know where exactly he spawns. Come on. Where are you? Did I already take out this Tibia Mariner? I really don't think so. Also, there's some items around here. Maybe I did. Did I go down in here? Was this the catacombs or something else? That's something else, but I already looted it. I really thought the Tibia Mariner was still around here. Now, I wonder if I've invalidated Tibia Mariner spawns by encountering Malekith. Because, like, theoretically that's a quest for him, so... Does that close off? I don't think I got any notice regarding the, regarding the item I had from Garunk that was telling me about these, things. What was that? It's the Beast Eye. Trembles when close to Deathroot. Yes, this place has not been cleared, but we don't get a Beast Eye Tremors message when we come in here. So that's not important. I need to step outside if I want to travel by grace. There we go. So that one doesn't appear to have anything, but I'm fairly certain there was one in the Ariza Hero's grave that I still haven't gotten to. I'm going to check the Ariza side tomb. I thought I had already cleared the Ariza side tomb, though. I guess not. A lot of these I actually haven't finished completely. So no notice for the Ariza side tomb, and of course going in here locks me out of that. I think the Ariza Hero's grave I actually got very annoyed at, didn't wind up finishing. But there is a trick to it that I heard about that I should go try. Just that apparently you can shortcut the place by using Margit's Shackle in the right spot. So let's go back to here. We'll take a look around. So I believe the answer on that was from within the Ariza Hero's grave. You're supposed to like start to travel down along these. I don't actually think I need to stop to fight those guys. The timing on this might be too persnickety. Am I dead? No, not dead. Okay. So it wasn't related to that first one. It should be the second one once I've run past all of these guys. Yeah, I think it's over here. Yeah. Yeah, basically that caused an interaction that spawned an extra thingamajig, and then they all crash into each other and die. I got shot just a little bit before that guy fell over. Okay, so now I think I can just walk over here. And it looks like down here we've got a boss. I don't recall if I fought this boss before. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a pair of Crucible Knights. That's possibly pretty bad. Ouch. We've got America Steak. We can do this a couple times. Two Crucible Knights. Two Crucible Knights. One of them's generic, the other one is named. Now, these guys are not the kind of target that I'd usually figure would net me a Deathroot. How very curious. Is there any hope of stringing them out? Because the damage I'm doing is high. The only question is, how do I actually get these guys to not be... How do I get these guys to not be on top of each other? I might have to... Or, you know, this fight might be best if I use some kind of item to disable one of them. Do I still have sleeping bombs? Just a couple. Let's test sleeping bombs and see if we can use a sleeping strat. I've never tried that on a Crucible night. Ouch. Oh, nice input response, bro. Will I ever get to move again? Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, so sleep pots are not very effective against them. And also, they're just, like, very rudely aggressive. Very consistently. Ouch. It didn't take a second dodge there? Like, I didn't have time for a second dodge? I'm gonna look at the replay on that. First dodge, I looked like I was fully recovered. I don't know what the game wants. I'm literally mashing B. Sometimes I, like, try to do things in the game, and I feel like I'm just being punished for not using a bleed katana. Oh, man. Look at that. They're just like, yeah, okay. He'll just do this, like, stomping attack from behind a pillar. If you have no, you have to keep him in sight at all times. You can't line of sight the enemy behind a pillar. That's not a valid stratagem. He has attacks that don't need to worry about the pillar, and you don't have those. Dude, I just want to run around you in a circle and see if there's a moment where you ever desync. Like, one of them has a shield, so they're never going to desync. The one with the spear theoretically has some ranged attacks. Okay, how am I supposed to get both of them to commit to a pattern without me getting wrecked? No, I clicked a heal, so they both, like, went super turned on. Dead. All right, so let's set aside the definition of insanity for a moment, and let's try something a bit different. Now, I can't use the Great Axe until the game froze. Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes Elden Ring is not kind. It does not like to be played some days. Hmm. All right. Where's the task manager? Hey, good evening, Sully. Come on, it's not letting me bring the task manager to the front. I don't think I did, no. I think I'm just staring down because I'm trying to, like, get something to work. Oh, I moved my camera, like, my picture. But I didn't move where the camera is physically located. Okay, so can I... Okay, it won't allow me to bring the task manager to the front because it's on the same window as Elden Ring, and Elden Ring is not in the mood to run. Let's see. What if could I scroll to another Windows desktop? Is that, like, even still a thing? New desktop. Oh, did it finally close the No, this is just the new desktop. Okay. The new desktop. Task manager. Kill Elden Ring. Close this desktop. Back to this one. Relaunch the game. There we go. Yeah, the game crashed. Crashed during a loading screen. So, getting it back up. All right, so I'm going to go back in for Malekith once this loads up. Sometimes I enjoy running around doing other random stuff, but that is enough of that. We're going to go back to Malekith. Because a lot of the stuff that is not mainline bosses is really not super balanced. It's really built so you can bring in friends and do things like that. Yeah, I've been on Elden Ring for about 105, 106 hours at this point, something like that. And there's still a heck of a lot of game. Oh yeah, it didn't even spawn me at the Marika stake. It punched me back to the Grace. All right, so I think the question is, what build are we going to be using for this Malekith? Do we want to go back to the Battle Axe build? And I might just... Let's see if I can salvage some pride on this fight. Bring the Battle Axe to bear. So... Go. We need to have the Blasphemous Claw in our rotation. So we're gonna have to learn to use this in phase 2. Oh yeah, you gotta log out properly. Jeez. Yeah, sometimes Elden Ring is unkind. Straight up unkind. Alrighty then, back to where we were. So theoretically, this item can parry the golden attacks during phase 2, and there's one of those that is really heavily telegraphed, and if we can get the parry on that, we're gonna get in big damage, and that is very exciting. Still got the spiked crack tier for now. That's fine so long as I'm on the battle axe strat. Let's give it a go. So yesterday, I was experimenting with some dual wielding, and I'm not sure if I want to go back to that or try it with this. I think this is more interesting. Because, like, everybody is dual wielding. being pretty cooperative so far. I'm going to take an early one there. I still didn't dodge in time, but that was more on me. I had the ability to dodge there. I just didn't get the input in. I knew that I didn't roll fast enough to get a full charge, so I only did about a half charge. But I still didn't dodge fast enough because that attack is super lame. He's got, like... He's got 2 timings of rock throw that he can do after that. That was the quick rock throw. If I dodge for the... I can't assume anything in the fight. So if I try to do like a buffer for the quick one and he does the slow one, I could die. Ah, got the slurp off. Jerk. What? I'm unhappy about that. Upheaval. Ouch. Wrong button. Okay. Sometimes things whiff, I guess. I wonder if he might be in the mood to slow carve. Oh, look. And here I was starting to think I had imagined his slow carve attack existed. It was too early. Come on, just let me hit you for phase 2. Look at this guy. Real tryhard. Dang it. I'm gonna change something on my hotbar real quick. The version of that attack has an annoying property where it hits the floor, does a close eruption, then a slightly further eruption. And I got hit by the close eruption, not the slightly further one. I'm actually going to put the Flask of Cerulean Tears over here so I have less to scroll through. Elden Ring has the hardest dodge timing in all of Dark Souls. In every single game made by this developer, Elden Ring has the hardest dodge timing. Not because the window is short. The window is shorter in Dark Souls 2. But in Elden Ring, you just have to dodge the most stuff. Bosses just have really long attack patterns in this game. is that only 600? This is a fully charged R2. That's supposed to be more. My resolve must have worn off, like, right before the hit landed. White Archer. Oh, is it Half-Light? His stuff was really stupid. Not quite. All right. Oh, okay, I didn't get both my dodges off. Sure thing, Malekith. Yeah, and that wasn't about him having a long attack pattern. That was about the fact that every attack he makes is so fast he doesn't have any actual openings. He's just not fairly built for the kind of run I was doing. That fight is a real outlier in terms of the way the guy behaves. Most of Dark Souls 3 is very fair, and the bosses deal a very reasonable amount of damage. Half-Light is just the worst fight in that entire game. And without RKR, my damage feels really bad. And it keeps wearing off just the wrong time. Did I re-equip all my right items? Looks like it. DS3 is really good. The original's very good as well. Dark Souls 2 is by no means bad, but I would not recommend it to anybody as their first Dark Souls game. And Demon Souls I haven't actually played, so I don't know about that one. Ouch. Little double beverage action. Get a quick cheeky hit, because I knew what he was doing. Have to drink here. And my dodge didn't come out. Because I probably input the dodge too early after my leaping attack. I do agree with that. It is difficult to enjoy Dark Souls 1 if you've already played Dark Souls 3, because the pace is very different. Dark Souls 1 also helps you learn the series a lot. There's a lot of kind of baseline work for how the series controls and plays that you can learn in Dark Souls 1. Plus, it really stands the test of time. The map design of Dark Souls 1 is very good. Dark Souls 1 is the only Dark Souls game that doesn't give you fast travel until very, very late. Every other Dark Souls game is pretty happy to give you fast travel. But the map is actually designed that you don't need fast travel to get around. Dodge was too early. I got a little antsy. In terms of the attack that kills me, that one I don't mind so much. So one of the strats I was watching for this guy earlier today, it's kind of interesting. The guy who was running it, he actually used his mixed physic just before the phase transition, so that he had the damage shield going into the second part, which is very sensible, because I'm playing it basically that I have to perfect the second part to get through. We're very close to it. There are very select attacks I can afford to get hit by. It's not a big list. Into upheaval, all right. I've been thinking, based on the way that the boss interacts, I actually think that, oh, that picked me up, actually. That wasn't going to hit me, but his boss, yeah, he moved me into the attack. I thought I could get into the dead spot, but I had to run to get to the correct dead spot of the attack. Move out of upheaval, we'll use it to drink, rebuff. It's pretty close to textbook for that part. And then I just screw up first thing. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I've got the first phase mostly under control, which is important, because I need to have control over the first phase so that I can learn the second one. I heard some people online say this boss is basically edgy Ludwig. And I think they're completely correct, with one exception. I like Ludwig's first phase a lot more than I like the first phase of this fight. Beast Cleric is really annoying. Of course, in their respective games, Ludwig is also a DLC. This is not, but this is a much, much longer game. Oh, I've got him in a good behavior loop here. I really need to just... When I dodge that, I really just need to hammer dodge, I guess. I thought I had that dodge. I seriously need to set up an input monitor on screen. Okay. See there? It does like... It did like nothing compared to before. No consistency out of that stupid attack. Ah. Come on, do something interesting. Phase 2. I dodged too early. I dodged too early and I dodged into his leg. If one of those things didn't happen, I would have been fine. If that dodge didn't catch me on his leg, he wouldn't have got me with the sword, because I'd be further ahead. This is basically Ludwig to a T. To do it one more time with the battle axe, I'm going to go back to dual wielding. I am pretty upset at how prevalent dual wielding is in Elden Ring RL1. It's like the only strat, it's the only way to do stuff, because all the boss like opening windows are too short to use big weapons. And the efficacy of, like, Frost and Blood is so absurdly high that using anything else is really silly. Like, right now, I'm being silly for fun, because I think this is a cooler weapon. Didn't die. Cool. That one, I didn't die by luck. Come on out here so we can have a real fight. Not gonna be able to dodge that. That hit his cloak, I guess. Phase 2. Too early, got it. I don't know if I can actually parry that one with the Blasphemous Claw. Figure it out later. I should just dodge it. I've dodged it before. So I think I should hang out actually close to... So I'm not sure if I should be going closer or further relative to the pillar when he jumps up on it. I'm going to try moving further away. Because if I prompt his triple ranged attack, I know what to do about that. Yeah, da 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 flowchart the boss da 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 do things that like I don't have to pay much attention to this anymore. You take a basic attack there, so he doesn't kill me with that. I'm gonna back off so I can get mana. I don't get the full charge on that. There's phase one. Moving away. That wasn't too hard. Payoff's pretty good too. Ouch. Wrong button. Okay. Timing was wrong. Okay. Right, he can do more there. Okay. Oh, come on. Ah! Could the game be minimally kind about the hitboxes? Like, jeez. Okay, so it's jumping attacks only. I'm gonna mark that. That was so stupid. Gotta calm down too, because I was pretty ratcheted up for that. So when he's approaching me after he does one slash, I need to move in. Because some of the things he's doing are very big opportunities that I'm not taking advantage of because I'm staying far away. This is a very, very cautious strat. Elden Ring does not quit. Elden Ring does not take a break. That's the wrong dodge direction. That's cool. I don't need to hit anywhere ever. Oh, I could have gotten the jump and attack in there. Some of the stuff that I'm whiffing, it's got to be real miserable for a fists run. Okay, it ate my, so it ate my dodge on that, and I didn't get the hit on his first thing because I made the phase switch without any FP. That's good. At least there's that. I mean, jump attacks are so king in this game. Absolutely. It's like you gotta be jump attacking for days all the time. All the time. When you use Cestus, is your L1 block or is it a dual wield attack? Forgot the drink. Yeah, alright. Because I think in Dark Souls 2, I'm pretty sure Cestus is considered a power stance, just wielding one of them. And then if you two-hand it, you get, like, the overhand two-fister type attacks. Come on, attack me. Phase 2. Right. If he needs to do the forward somersault, he's going to do that full thing. I probably do need to run him down and try to confront him. I've been getting killed by that whirlwind slash thing a lot, no matter what, basically. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to the dual wielding setup I had before. It was really a lot closer to working. Scavenger's bloody curved sword and a cold scimitar. We switch out Star Scourge for Prosthesis Wearer, and we switch out our Wondrous Physic for Dexterity Knot, and this one doesn't matter very much, so I've just been keeping it as Opaline. Okay, that still happens sometimes. How the heck did Ronnie get the Rune of Death away from the sky? Is a good question, man. Very good question. I can optionally take another hit for that, like, inflict another hit, that is. Phase 2. I can't tell where the heck he's gonna land when he does the glowing blade from that. And I think he's cutting me off, and I need to run one way and then dodge back. Because no matter which direction I run, he seems to be directly on top of me, and I need him to be just a little less directly on top of me for that particular attack. But it does not give me a heck of a lot of time. Because the angle that he's coming at, the angle he is relative to the pillar, is not, like, fully consistent after he's done his first two attacks. He always does the same two starting attacks. Then he usually jumps up to the pillar and then does something. And if I'm right under the pillar, he'll do a golden glow stab. Okay, can we leave this starting area? No, you just want to stand over there and throw rocks? Friggin' goon. He thinks he's a sorcery player. Ow. Getting a little scrappy. Big bleed proc. I didn't dodge correctly. And that's the fight. So it's way, way, way easier with dual wielding than it was when I was using the battle axe. Because honestly, once I switched over to dual wielding, I just had to wait for a slightly helpful pattern. He just didn't use the attack I was not able to dodge, so that's a victory. We take those. If I am gonna beat that boss on a more constraining challenge, I'm gonna need to learn how to beat him better. That second phase is pretty tricky. So is this destined to death? Is that what we're taking? The titular Black Blade? Is that what we need to fell the Erd Tree, as it were? The Black Flame, perhaps? If that's the case, then why is it that Melina had to burn?
The rune of death is unbound.
That's helpful, probably.
And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
All right, finally got that guy gone. I think there are not many remembrances left in the game. Like maybe 2. I'll check my inventory after this. The total remembrance count, I understand, is 15. And I don't think there are any remembrances that I've fully consumed. I have duplicated and consumed some remembrances, but I should still have them all in my inventory. And all remembrances, I think, is like the core category. No, wait. There are at least 3 bosses left. All right. Lanedell, Ashen Capital. Oh, I clicked outside of the game. That's right. Yeah. Okay. So, in my inventory, remembrances. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got... Okay, so theoretically there's 4 more. Unless I've consumed something... okay, I've got Godric the Grafted. I've got Renala. Radon. I think there's no remembrance for the first encounter with Market. I've got the Bloodlord, the Lich Dragon, the Natural Born, the Regal Ancestor, and now the Black Blade. Let me take a quick trip after I tag this new grace. We're going to go back to the table and have a little chit-chat. Oh, new items from the Twin Maiden Husks. Okay. Might as well check with them. What are they on about? Yeah, things aren't looking so good here. Lord's Divine Fortification. I don't remember seeing that before. Greatly increases holy damage negation, including allies. Taught to Gideon the All-Knowing by the Two Fingers. Hold to continue praying and delay activation. Sure. Okay. Gideon has left. He left, but he didn't leave behind a ball bearing. A bell bearing, rather. Okay. Yeah, the Two Fingers still in deliberation. You don't look so good. Oh, no, that's right. Melania is a boss that I still haven't beaten. Veteran's Helm, Malekith's Armor, Super Edge. As a note, we can get Malekith's Black Blade, a colossal sword that does holy damage, and is very, 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 very difficult for us to equip. Or there is the Black Blade Incantation, Black Blade Spinning Slash that emits waves of light. So for the bosses we have left, I believe it's Melania, there's a big old dragon, there is, and there are two more that I know about. Okay, I know all the bosses that are left. Hey, Roderica, how's it going?
I see.
No, I just wanted to see if you had new dialogue.
Who are you? Oh. I must be a blacksmith. Now. Let's get smithing.
No.
Could you tell me what happened? Why is the round table, but why does that girl weep for me?
Well, the blood-curved sword carried me through this, so I think it deserves its last upgrade level. The scimitar, I'm not sold on yet. We'll decide on that soon. Was there anything else I wanted to upgrade while I'm here looking at stuff? There are not too many of these weapons that have really come in clutch. I never even found, like, the standard katana, wherever it is. It's out there somewhere. Being a katana. This was neat to play around with for a little bit. Really good stagger out of a lot of these options, but that doesn't make them practical. This guy was actually a champion. I've heard oddly good things about the Ringed Finger. It's a weird one. We got the Devourer Scepter, which is a great hammer. That's right, the Dragon Greatclaw is theoretically usable for us. But only while... No, wait. No, that's actually usable whenever, theoretically. It does a lightning damage split. Split damage isn't usually good. Giza's Wheel is also usable. And that's pretty hilarious. Might be effective, who knows. Colossal weapons, man. They're not fast. Not exactly fast. Well, I've got runes to spare. There's a couple things I can buy. Not a lot of interesting things. So, let's see. Oh, I wanted to stock up on boiled crab. Is there anything interesting in these inventories that I should grab? Nope, doesn't look it. Why not? I note that they don't sell the most important bolus of all, the Scarlet Rot Cure. Just buy a couple spare things. Various bits of stuff. Okay, I think the next one for us to go after is probably Melania, to be honest. But there's a couple of other things I wanted to check out over here. First of all, is there anywhere for us to go after Malekith's arena? The game was kind enough to just warp us on out of here. This grace has not been activated, has it? Well, it's nice that it lets us travel over here despite not having activated the grace. It doesn't look like this actually connects with anything in particular. So that's interesting, because I was kind of expecting something to connect up with this. So there is another area around here that I need to find my way down to. Although going past this guy is going to be a pain in the neck. I will try one last time to actually kill this dude. Wait, what is with that opening in the wall there? Is that like legitimately a jump off point? That's a little weird. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, that's the last try I was going to take at him. I mean, he's got a proper phase 2. He's just a repeat of the boss from earlier on. He's got the lightning strikes and everything. Okay, so in that case, the spot that I want to get to is probably more closely linked to this. I think it's down an elevator from here. Very clever. So there's two things to do here. I understand Alexander the Jar, his quest has its ending around here somewhere, and I apparently haven't found him. It looks like there's some kind of path down inside of that I haven't made it into or found or whatever. This guy is here. I don't really want to fight you guys with this weapon loadout I've got right now. So I do still like big, heavy weapons for taking out various mooks in the game. So, is that the spot I'm trying to aim for? No, I needed to aim for the other bit. That's it, that's it, that's it. Okay. I only saw it once I was falling. All right. Let's equip my walking around weapon. The great and terrible Mook Slayer. Oh, and I can take this off, because it's only needed for one fight in the entire game, which is hilarious. But it was a really big help. It's helpful enough that I'm certain people who are doing, like, real crunk challenge runs would want to hold off and not use it, but, we don't gotta go that hard. Nobody says we do. We make our own rules. Oh, that was a bit of an overshot. Excuse me. I need you to protect me from lightning by getting crit. And you can just die. I actually think that the R1 from this weapon does more poise break than the jumping attack. That is weird and interesting. Okay, so it's probably like right here. I just have to gently, gingerly walk off. Yeah, that is a really, like, weird platform to hit. Very hidden. So, where do we go from down here? Boom, boom. Where do we go now? Okay. Can't ride Torrent. Figured. None of these look like jumps I can actually make. Is there a message somewhere? Handy dandy message? Wants to say what we're supposed to do? Because, like, there's no jump happening there. No way, no how. Not without a horse. There's some messages. Do we just jump in the tornado? This is probably the thing where we jump in the tornado, right? Yeah, there's a corpse there. Oh, what? Oh, there was an interactable there. Jesus Lord. That is easy to miss. All right, what are we getting up to here? I understand that this is a big, nasty dragon fight that's, like, heinously missing America steak. hey there, buddy. Well, doesn't seem to be much else going on. Plenty of time to buff up if we want. That's handy. Dragon Lord Placidusax. Okay, we don't have any other lock-on locations for him. And he seems to like to roar and send lightning right at us by roaring. It's a thing he likes to do. Okay, kind of waiting to see if either of his heads are going to come low at any point in time ever. How big is that area? Real big. Yeah, it's a very much like leave this place or die. Okay, I get that. What do you think of me just like wailing on your necks here? Is that kosher? Where is that breath even going? Okay, that damage is not what we want. Do you have a side turn attack? Just gonna shout some more. Okay, okay. Got like a little bit more damage going right for his neck, and I got one shot by lightning. There's gotta be a way to hit him for more damage than this. I mean, there's like the scarred part in his middle neck. Yeah, this is a really crummy run back. Good lord, there are so many places you could have put a Merrick stake for this. But I think I can run past these guys now that I know where I'm going. I think. Because I'm guessing that none of them will stay aggroed to me after I take this drop. Yeah, okay. It's just a matter of needing to take this giant friggin' walk every single time. Okay. You know, that is an annoying amount of run back, but it's not absolutely intolerable. The question then for me is, how do you hit this dragon in the face? And can we skip this cutscene? Skip it. Skip it. There we go. Slurp. So it's very likely, since we did this for the last dragon, we're going to want to use something like the Lanedell Knight Armor. And that will mean we have to offset our weight. So I'm going to try using Greatjar's Arsenal. And also, just to like test and figure things out, for this time through, I could try using the Bolt Drake Talisman. Sets our lightning negation to 54, which is pretty good. But we can't equip the heavy great axe with that. Is that after we've drank our... Yeah, it's after we've drank our fun juice, too. Oh, boy. Yes, this thing's heavy. It's a chonkster. So we're just going to use the battle axe for now. Let's see what this looks like. I guess I gotta have 25 strength now. I should have been able to use that in two hands. No, he just wants to roar? Okay. Ha! That's not lethal anymore. Okay, so he did like a wing drag thing there. That's a big, annoying attack. 300 damage on that. Whoa. Ouch. Man, this armor's good. Okay, he's doing like a reset thing. Okay, sure, whatever. Oh yeah, behind you breath. That's super awesome. Yeah, every dragon should have that. Standard tail slap stuff. This attack pattern is really just obnoxious. Because it's really just an attack pattern. It's like, just run around a lot for a while, and you won't get hit by it. If you stop running around, yeah, you'll get hit. Oh, okay, that's different. I'm gonna come back and figure this dragon out later. Because seriously, if there's not a way to hit this dragon in the face and do, like, triple damage, then that's a really bad dragon fight. While I'm between things, though, I need to find out where the heck Alexander's quest ends. It's supposed to be around here somewhere. Iron Fist Alexander. Dragon Temple Lift Grace. Go past the plaza full of undead, up the flight of stairs, turn right. Jump on the archway to the left to get over to the other side. On the flat arena after crossing the crumbling tower. Okay. The Dragon Temple Lift Grace. I never found the Dragon Temple Lift, did I? Well then, I should probably start from the Dragon Temple. Is there a map link on this? Yada yada, do that. Okay. Skeletons and undead, yada yada. Dragon Temple, Site of Grace. Head into the building, left into the edge of the ruin. Oh no, continue down the stairs and further in. When you get to the hallway, turn right, and before going down the stairs, go left. Okay. So it's into the building, and get to a hallway. Go right, and then a left, so it's here, or this direction. Let's see if this is correct before a whole bunch of people chase and kill me. Excuse me? I said, excuse me. You don't listen very well. Right, I'm not following these directions correctly. So I've already been over here. Okay. Okay, so it's continue down the stairs. When you get to the hallway, turn right, and before going down the stairs, at left, you go outside, and then it's at the edge of the cliff. Okay, so no, that was correct, actually. I might have to kill some of these guys so I can piece this out. Ow. So it's this right, and then it's definitely this left. And then I'm gonna be outside, and I need to go to the edge of a cliff. Nope. That's not allowed. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. It's something about a stone sword keyed door. But I do not see one. You have a comment for me? Do you have a comment for me? Lord ahead, therefore time for skill. No, not gonna bother. Not gonna worry about that guy. Something down there, maybe? Oh, yay. He hits on the way up. Roll attacks are usually pretty good. They're not great with the axe, though. They tend to whiff. Like, oh, man. So many times of the axe roll attacks, like, whiffed into something's crotch. Let me go back to my heavier armament. I am not being respected by these lads. Not on heavy roll, right? Okay. Why does that hit when they jump up? Their weapon isn't, like, moving. That's so weird. Okay, that's fine. And then on the way down, it not only hits where he lands, but it hits an area around him too afterwards. Or the wind just makes it a really persistent attack. Yeah, alright. These guys are super fun to fight. Let's get back to what we were doing. Okay, so it might have been talking about going down both staircases, but I don't think so. If it was talking about going down both staircases, then it wants me to go to, like, to the left here? That doesn't seem correct. So this is just a dead end, right? Yeah, it just goes into the boss fight room, doesn't it? Oh no, this isn't the boss fight room. Alright, looking around, looking around. I still don't see what the heck is being referenced, unless it's at the top of that staircase, I guess. No, I can see a corpse from where an item was there. Alright, whatever. You got me. No, you're the best. You're way too autocorrecty for me. It is a saving grace of RL1 runs, both in Dark Souls 3 and here, that you can run past a heck of a lot of enemies. What? Usually, you only need to run kind of a short stint. Some of these areas are really obnoxious and require you to run quite a long distance. And when it turns into a long distance with like 6 different guys who have these leapy, auto-correcty nonsense monger attacks, it can be pretty annoying. You know what? Just forget all y'all. Heading down here. This is the spot I was looking at before. I don't think this is a good place to be. Doesn't seem productive. Oh, and you're willing to fall down? Really reconsider. Okay, I know it's before the boss arena. Where the heck is this? I swear I've been all over the Dragon Temple. Was I supposed to go left at the other hallway? It clearly said, like, go down the stairs first. It said, go down one set of stairs. And it was like a right and a left. Okay. What's over here? Did I already check this out? I already looked over here. Okay, so that's a dead end. There's nothing going on with that. So yeah, it's before going down the stairs, you hook a left, and you go through this hallway until you hit a cliff, and then there's supposed to be something going on around a cliff where there's like a stone sword thingamajig. Get out of here. Oh, I think they're commenting on use ranged on that guy. Okay, do I have a second to tab down and check the instructions again? Let me do that. Okay, where the heck is this guy? Okay. When you get to the hallway, turn right. Before going down the stairs, head left to another hallway. Following this takes you outside. Oh, you find a stone sword key. That's not what I was looking for. Main Olive Temple, Godskin Duo, yada yada. Yep, Crucible Knight. Okay, there's some reasonable stuff I didn't miss. There's some reasonable stuff that I missed. What's that? Boss fight, Recuse and Pernal. The other boss fight, Malekith. Okay. So, how the heck is that? This is not mentioned. Oh my god. This full guide to the area does not include the location of Alexander. Okay. This is the location of the lift I'm trying to get to. So, put a beacon here. Looks like I have to go through the boss fight arena and probably out to that. I probably need to remove my other beacons. No, it's beacon number 5. Beacon number 5. Excuse me, lads. So I'm trying to get down there, so almost certainly need to be going into the boss arena. Excuse me. And it's over this way and down here. Okay. So we're making our way to the end over there. All right. There. Alright, well this should put me back at the boss arena grace, I think. This bit here with the Azula Beastman is pretty rough. I blitzed through this area pretty fast. It explains why, Oh, no, it didn't move me down to the boss arena. No, put me at the altar. Excuse me. That's right, because I was taking, like, the big fall over here. Do I still want to do that? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so from here, yeah, it's got to be inside of this building, give or take. Did I get up these stairs? I did go up these stairs. I've been up there. Oh? No precious item ahead but pack. That's right, there's a bunch of guys back here. Which was a pain in the tuchus. So, what was on the second story? Apart from, like, some dude who's gonna try to wreck me. What's with the throwing shit? It's rude, man. It's very rude. Okay, so... Dragon item ahead. Oh, I see. So I can jump on that, get over there, and there's maybe something important up there. Or at least something cool. This is what we were looking for. What a pain in the neck. Also, how did I not find that before? I know I've been over here. Bleh. I am not using my eyes and looking around carefully. Touch the grace! Okay, so up along here we've got all sorts of guys, I'm sure. Looks like we've got an important item in the middle here. Excuse me. Lord's Rune, those are pretty handy. That's a fall to my death. That door won't open for nobody, no how. Okay, we've got some golden seeds up over here. Whoop, excuse me. No, just stay down there. Rune arc, cool, I like those. Golden seed. There is a beetle around. But I'm not going to fret about that beetle just yet. Here we go. This is what we were looking for.
Ah, I see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we find ourselves. But that aside, I can't believe you felled that giant. It was practically a god. I doubt there's another soul out there who could have done the same. Of course, I count myself the great Alexander among the many, which means I've but one thing to ask of you. Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
All right.
You are ready then? Then
Let's go.
begin. I am the great Jar warrior, Iron Fist Alexander. Lend me strength.
Oh, you took more damage than you want to from that.
One champion together.
Sorry, Alexander.
As I suspected, victory was impossible. This vessel was found lacking. My thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions. It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
And that is the end of Warrior Jar Alexander. There's probably some other stuff around here to find. Ambush, eh? Ah, if you jump down, you can't get back up. You sneaky little blighter. Well, I got the important item. It was the Dragon Apostles Cookbook. The Ancient Dragon Apostles Cookbook. I wonder what that's good for. See, books are key items. Ancient Dragon Bolt pots and lightning-proof dried livers. Could be useful. The livers, that is. The pots, probably not so much. Okay, since I have witnessed Alexander's last, we're going to follow up on that real quick. Yeah, the burning of the Air Tree certainly does something to the environment.
But I wish we had a pope.
Okay. You don't want to comment on Alexander. I might have missed the quest option. Let me see. Diallo's still hanging out over here doing the same old thing.
A fool I made. Do you pity me? A fool I... Do you pity me?
Okay, so this has not progressed, even though I finished Alexander's quest line. Let's rest to get things to progress. Talk to the Jar Baron again.
But I wish we...
Okay, might be stuck. I don't know. I have heard that something is supposed to change with Diallos at some point, but I don't know what the trigger for that is.
A fool I... Do you pity me?
Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter much. Notably, the talisman that we get from Alexander, I think is possibly useful. Greatly boosts the attack power of skills. I think that's something like a 20% boost. I don't know how that applies to buff skills like Royal Knight's Resolve. I think it might only apply to attacking skills. There are several skills that do really nutty amounts of damage. So we can theoretically apply it to those, and that might be pretty crazy. And actually, I might want to try using it against Melania. So the fights that we have left are Placidusax, Melania, and there are 2 remembrances right at the end game over in the Ashen capital of Lanedell. And because we proceeded along in the game, the old stuff that was in Lanedell is not accessible anymore. It is transformed into Lanedell, capital of Ash, and anything we left behind there is just basically gone. So there is a like hard cutoff of something at that point in the game to be aware of. At this point, any quests we've missed, I believe we basically can't progress them anymore. So I think NPCs get kind of locked in place after you kill Malekith. I had thought that there was a different delineator for that, so it's a little bit of a mistake by me. I had thought I might be able to bum around and mess with some quests. Whatever. The next boss to work on, I can either work on Placidusax or I can work on Melania. We basically want to take out the 2 of them before we continue on with anything. So the build I want to do for her is basically Fire Longsword. I do want to try using the Shard of Alexander for this. Star Scourge Heirloom is still correct. I thought I had taken this to 25. I might go back and do that later. And I want to change around my Wondrous Physic for fire damage. So we've got fairly high strength going in and fire damage. Good bit of that as well. So with this configuration, looks like we do about 900 damage with Flame of the Redmane, with Redmane Flame. Flame of the Redmanes? It is Flame of the Redmanes. So that's pretty good. If I took the weapon to 25, it would be even more. We do have some options to hit her with Flame of the Redmanes. Oh, whoops, forgot the drink. Now, there are some other configurations we can do to boost our damage further. Yep, getting kicked is a death sentence. Don't get kicked. Yeah, I think Flame is possibly pretty useful for this boss. You can't throw it out willy-nilly, but it's pretty good. It also stuns her decently often, which is quite useful for this. You really want to get in that extra damage wherever possible. It's a utterly brutal fight. I should note that this armor does not matter at all. Ah. Bad dodges. You can only heal in this fight through some incredible discipline. The rule for healing on the fight is that the boss has to be in the end animation for a sequence, which is a little hard to see. If they are in the middle of an attack, they will cancel the attack to the dash and kill you. Yeah, you are. I have a little bit more understanding of where her attacks are going to hit, but they're still huge. Just really, really big attacks. I wish she would use a, like a falling slash again. Just like last time I sat down to practice this, I just want to go until I make sure I can prompt her Waterfowl Dance. I dodged too early. I dodged like just a little too. I dodged too late, too early as well. If I dodged too early, I might be able to dodge again. But I dodged a little too early, which is no good. Yeah, all right. I just want to see Waterfowl Dance once before I log off for the night. Because this is the next boss to grind. It will be a bit of a grind. So I have watched some videos on this fight, and it's still super goddamn ridiculous. I might come back for this boss after dealing with the final boss, because I understand the game does not force you to end. Okay, so she can recover from the stagger on that faster than I can do something about it. Sort of. If I buffer in an attack immediately afterwards, I think I can keep hitting her. Unless she goes for a poised attack like the kick. Which has happened before, I've seen that. So I probably need to think about that as a reset point. Which is maybe not ideal, but it's a lot of damage. Last thing you want is to trade shots with her. And I just proceed to trade shots with her 3 times. It's a very fine line, too, between whether you interrupt her or trade a shot. Like, I don't know how to reliably hit her first on, like, first going in. Because her basic attack is just silly fast. That time I dodged early enough to dodge again. Thank you. That's Waterfowl Dance. Okay, so I saw Waterfowl Dance. That's what I wanted. I didn't recognize it immediately because it's been so long. So the proper dodge for Waterfowl Dance is to, like, run in a circle underneath her and then dodge out at the end, and then she will follow you, and then you have to turn back around, dodge again, and there might be another dodge in there. I think by that point she's, like, way past you. But yeah, you're supposed to, like, circle around her to upset her tracking, and then still dodge, and then she retracts on you, and you have to dodge again. But it's a slimmer part of the hitbox that you're passing through, which is kind of nutty. I'm gonna give it like one more. I'm almost at the 2.5 hour mark for the stream. So the method for dodging Waterfowl Dance is crazy. I've never done it, and I will have to figure that out at some point to ever beat this boss. That's death. That was a bad heal. Yeah, she got me with the slashing sidestep. Haven't seen that in a while. Now, as far as surviving Waterfowl Dance, there's a couple options. Some builds I've seen literally just bring along the Tortoise Shield, and they just barricade shield that attack, and that's how they play the fight. That being said, in her second phase, her attacks cause Scarlet Rot, and you will be afflicted by Scarlet Rot doing that strat. Okay, I didn't even show up that fight. Now, I believe in a good fight against Malenia, I think she uses Waterfowl Dance usually about 4 times in a good fight. She uses it something like every 30% HP or so. Maybe a little bit more frequently than that. She is in a mood. She was very moody. I just couldn't get her to stop doing stuff. Like, every time I got anywhere near her, she was just dashing to the side with a slash. Ugh. Yeah, if you wait for her to be in neutral, she usually won't punish a heal. No, thank you. I think you can loosely also just run the heck away from Waterfowl Dance, and you might not die. Nope. You can run away from the first 2 parts of Waterfowl Dance, but you need to forward dodge the 3rd part. It's such a silly attack. Alright, one more. I had coffee. I'm in a good mood. I had coffee and I killed a boss I was stuck on. Both pretty good. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that Melania prancing away might be related to getting behind her. Loosely. It does take longer for her attacks to connect with her if you're behind her. Because when bosses have attack patterns that are this sweeping, there's a lot of variability in when you actually take the hit relative to their attack. Melania actually turns very slowly for most of what she's doing. I couldn't dodge. I thought I was safe for a heal if she used the dash and missed, but I couldn't dodge in time. So that's not safe. I think, though, I could probably get off. If the range is good, I might be able to Flame of the Redmanes after a dodge. It's also somewhat possible that there are other, what's it called? Other weapon arts I could be throwing in there. Reset. Yeah, hit her. That counts. That dies on a back dodge. She's been letting me get away with a lot of back dodging, so... troublesome. You know, I think Melania is the only shard bearer we haven't killed. At least I think she has a shard. That's a good question. She was definitely one of the combatants in the War of the Shattering. One of the prominent ones. Woo! Barely got that hit before she did. Ah! I didn't recognize that in time. Her stun window is really short. It's too short for you to punish with anything interesting. It's oftentimes too short for you to actually get the critical off, which is just really, really annoying. I've seen people fight her with weapons that inflict more stun, and she just kind of mocks the whole thing. Oh yeah, it totally does. Yeah, I need to be aware of it when I'm in the middle of the fight. But it's not just flames, because it could be that I hit her with enough R1s and one flame of the red mane that she gets stunned. But yeah, 2 will almost always stun her unless I've been giving her a ton of slack. Which is just not how the fight goes. I actually don't have the option of giving her slack. Part of my defense for the fight is offense anyway, so... Pretty handy. Blip. Okay, I've seen the Waterfowl Dance 3 times today, so that's something. She started it while I was drinking, which is kind of my own fault, my problem. What I've heard from people is basically the problem with Waterfowl Dance is she can start it up while she's pretty close to you, and while you are like in the middle of something, and you just won't have a chance to get away or do anything about it. What the? I don't know why she has that mechanic and how it works. I've seen that happen a couple of times, that she has like weird clank frames where you bounce off of her. Like, where's that even coming from? It's remarkably unclear, but it happens reliably on this boss. It's like, that's like the 4th time I've seen that happen. But I have no idea why. Harumph. I'll just take a drink there, thanks. I didn't die. Now I died. After Waterfowl Dance. Okay, as a note, the second dodge took me in a weird direction because for being locked on, after I dodged forward through her, my camera auto-corrected around in the other direction, and I dodged back into her. So that is, I'm gonna mark that as the first time I survived Waterfowl Dance. It was not clean, though. So it does feel, to some extent, that Flame of the Redmanes is, like, carrying me through the fight in terms of the damage and stagger and all the other good stuff, but that's fine. Like, this fight doesn't play fair. Too far away to flame. Drink on that. Waterfowl's probably soon, so we'll run away after this. No, she probably only likes to do it if I'm close. Oh, yeah. She can do that, too. That also kills me. Okay, so she's not going to trigger it if I'm not close to her, basically. So I should have probably just gone for regular, like, wake-up stuff. That is a bit of learning. I wonder... So I'm guessing I need to dodge Waterfowl Dance at least twice to see what her second phase looks like. Ah, dead. Yeah, I dodged like she was gonna do a sword attack. Whew. Oh, kick! Yeah, she has time to start up the kick before I can finish Redmane's. And the kick has as much poise as she needs. She won't be knocked out of it. It's troublesome. I have the time to dodge it, but I need to recognize that it's happening. Because Redmane has almost no end lag. It's pretty nice. I got completely lost with what she was gonna do. What does that end fight look like there? Because she did like a full 360 thing. She did a slash and jumped out as part of the same slash, which I don't know if I've seen her do that before. I've probably not taken note of it before. Usually I'm hitting her before she can do things like that, but I was not confident in that moment. Now we have to watch for waterfowl. Oh, she caught up with me on the first one. That's how tight that timing is. I was running away almost as soon as I could, but she still caught me. And the second part of the multi-hit killed me. I might have been able to run away momentarily sooner. Because I know she's going to do the attack at about that much health. But that's, I don't think it's actually health gated. I think it's just, it enters her repertoire at that time. And I believe it works off a cooldown system. She blocked me again. How the heck does that work? She's got to have block frames during some of her animations, and I have no idea where or, like, why. Who set that up? All right, this is all I'm gonna take the time for tonight because it's duly past midnight, and I do have to work tomorrow. I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow, which is nice. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Jupiter Exile. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we're planning to play some more Inscription. Hope to see you then. If not, or otherwise, I hope we wander again soon. Have a good night.